The Williams family, Michael, his wife Laura, their teenage son Alex, 16, and young daughter Sophie, 8, moved into a charming suburban house hoping to start afresh. Michael, a successful architect, and Laura, a dedicated nurse, believed the move would bring their family closer together and provide a peaceful environment for their children. From the first night, Sophie complained about strange noises and shadows in her room, but Michael and Laura dismissed them as the typical fears of a young child adjusting to a new home. Alex, on the other hand, found the house oddly fascinating, especially the old attic filled with forgotten belongings. One night, Sophie woke up screaming, claiming a man was standing in her room. Michael rushed to comfort her but found nothing. Laura suggested a nightlight to help her feel safer. However, Sophie's nightmares persisted, and Alex started experiencing vivid, unsettling dreams of wandering through dark, empty hallways. As the days went by, Laura noticed unusual occurrences, objects moving on their own, cold spots in the house, and unsettling whispers that seemed to come from nowhere. One evening she found Sophie talking to an invisible figure in her room. When questioned, Sophie innocently said, "It's just the man from my dreams." The family's unease grew when Alex had a mysterious accident. He fell from the attic stairs, hitting his head. Although he survived, he slipped into a deep coma, showing no signs of waking up. The doctors were baffled, and Laura's heart ached with worry. While Alex was in the hospital, Michael and Laura struggled to cope. Sophie's behavior became increasingly strange. She spoke of visitors and drew disturbing pictures of shadowy figures. One night, Laura found a drawing of Alex lying in bed, surrounded by ghostly shapes. Desperate for answers, Laura sought help from an old friend, Emily, who was a medium. Emily agreed to visit the house and perform a reading. As she walked through the house, Emily's face grew pale. She sensed a powerful, malevolent presence and warned Laura that something dark was trying to communicate with Sophie. Emily suggested a séance to contact the spirits and understand their intentions. Michael, though skeptical, agreed, hoping to find a way to help Alex and protect Sophie. The family and Emily gathered in the living room, forming a circle around a table with candles and a planchette. Emily called upon the spirits, asking them to reveal themselves. The planchette moved slowly at first, then rapidly spelled out ALEX. Suddenly the room grew cold, and the candles flickered violently. Emily's voice changed, becoming deep and menacing. She revealed that Alex's spirit was trapped in a place called the Further, a dark realm inhabited by malevolent entities. These entities were using Sophie as a conduit to cross over into the living world. Emily explained that Alex had astral projected into the Further, and his physical body was left vulnerable. To save him, someone needed to enter the Further and guide him back. Michael volunteered, despite the risks. Emily instructed him on how to astral project, emphasizing the importance of finding Alex quickly and avoiding the malevolent spirits. That night, as Michael lay beside Alex's comatose body, he concentrated on Emily's instructions and soon found himself in a dark, eerie version of their house. The Further was a twisted, shadowy mirror of the real world, filled with lost souls and sinister entities. Michael navigated through the darkness, calling out for Alex. He encountered terrifying figures that tried to lure him off his path, but he pressed on, driven by his love for his son. Finally, Michael found Alex, huddled and terrified, in a dark corner of the Further. As he approached, a monstrous demonic figure emerged, blocking their escape. The demon, with glowing red eyes and razor-sharp claws, was the entity that had trapped Alex and was now trying to possess him permanently. Michael fought the demon with all his strength, using Emily's talisman as a weapon. The battle was fierce, but Michael's determination and love for his son gave him the strength to overpower the demon. Grabbing Alex's hand, he pulled him towards the light, urging him to wake up. Michael and Alex awoke simultaneously, gasping for air. The dark presence in the house vanished, and the oppressive atmosphere lifted. Laura and Sophie rushed to their side, tears of relief streaming down their faces. Emily, exhausted but relieved, confirmed that the connection to the further was severed. Alex was safe, and the house was no longer haunted. However, she warned the family to always be cautious, as the veil between the worlds was thin and could be breached again. The Williams family gradually returned to normal life, but they remained vigilant. Alex's experience left him with a newfound sensitivity to the spiritual world, and he vowed to use this gift to protect his family. Sophie, free from the nightly terrors, blossomed into a happy, creative child once more. Michael and Laura, grateful for their family's safety, embraced a deeper understanding of the unknown and the unseen forces that exist beyond the physical world. They continued to live in the house, cherishing their bond and the resilience that had brought them through the darkest of times. Yet, late at night, when the wind howled and the house creaked, Michael sometimes wondered if the shadows were truly gone, or if they were just waiting for another chance to cross over. If you have interesting stories and want to tell about them, send them to me by email. Link in description. Bye.